So to start up with Overleaf, you need to go to Google search engine, you type Overleaf. You can go on register if you don't have an account and register with Overleaf using your Gmail account, or you can go on login if you have an account. And then you come here where it says log in with email. So I have an account, and so this is my work on my account. So Latex keeps track of the work that you do. You don't need to always be with your computer to work with Latex. You can always work anywhere, wherever you are, for as long as you have internet. So we want to start a new project. We come here where it says new project. Then we click blank and name our project. So we can call this Overleaf project. We come here and we click create. So when we click create, the setup that we see looks like this with 3 compartments or 3 demarcations. So here, this is where your files are created. Here, this is where you write your code. And here at the far right, this is where your document is created. So you can download your document right here after you are done with typing your work. So how do you write now in Latex? So when you look at this, here where it says title, that will be the title of your project here. So here we are calling this Overleaf project. So if you so wish, you can change this. So we can call it Overleaf introduction. So we write from here and the work is created here. So how is it created here? You come here and click recompile, or you can click Control plus S at the same time, which is like you're saving your work, and your work automatically comes to this other side. As you can see, we have Overleaf introduction. So here also we can change the author's name if we so wish, or we can remove it. Then here the date, if we wish to have it, we can keep it. But if we're writing our document, our main interest here is here where it says begin document and end document. So in between here, this is where the activity happens. So here where it says introduction, we have our introduction here, and then maybe we can have another subsection here where we can say maybe background. So we say backslash subsection. The good part with Overleaf is it will assist you in writing your command. You don't always have to remember the command. So as you can see here, we have subsection. We also have subsection. So we need this subsection here. And then this one, we'll call it background. We come here and recompile. We can call this work as this is my background. We're trying to create a text below background. So we can say this is my background, and let's just copy and paste so that we just have at least enough text there. We see how the document layout is. Okay, so we can introduce another section. We say backslash section. So this will be our section 2, and then we open curly brackets and write our objectives, and we close using the curly bracket. So when we compile, we have section 2 where we have our objectives. So assuming we have different objectives and we would like to itemize our objectives, so you can come here and say begin enumerates if you want to enumerate, and end enumerates because we want our objectives to be itemized. So my first item on my objective is my first objective is, and then you write your first objective there. And then my second item on my objective, so I say backslash item, and this is my second item. So we say my second item is, my second objective is that, and so is my third objective. So we can have 3 objectives. We say item, so we just paste this first objective and just change there. So we come here and recompile, or you do Control plus S, and you have your objectives itemized as objective 1, 2, or 3. You can check on the top right corner there. I'll leave the link that you can follow to go in details on how to itemize or do enumeration in your Latex or Overleaf project. In my next section, I want to include equations. What do? I come here and say begin equation and end equation. So begin, open curly brackets, equation, and end equation. So here, this is now where I write my equations. I can say x is equal to 2 times pi. So pi, I write p and I. Or we say, okay, so 2 pi fc as my equation. So you can write even complex equations in Overleaf. So that is my equation, 2 pi fc. Or here, so for the pi, what you do is you do backslash, because as you can see here, what we are getting is we're writing just this pi, pi. So here what you're supposed to do is you do backslash and then you write pi. I want to upload a figure. So I can come here where it says upload. So you go to upload, you select the picture from your computer. So let me just go to my pictures or downloads. Okay, so I select this image and it is included here. So you can upload PDF images, JPG or PNG, and so on and so forth. So we have our image here which is sync-on. So we can have this in another section. So we say backslash section. This, my section is for images. I recompile and I have my section of images upload there. So I've uploaded my image. Now I can include it here. So to include the image, you say backslash begin figure. So here you have it, begin figure and end figure. So here you have centering, which means your equation is going to be centered. And then here include graphics. This is where now you include your figure. So my figure is sync. So you type sync. You have to remember how your figure is saved. So this here it comes. So my caption here is also sync. If I want to call this figure in my text, I can label it as sync because it will be easy for me to remember it as sync. And then you recompile, you expect your figure to be inserted now here. So my figure is too big. So I need to reduce or to scale down the size of my figure. So I can come here and open square brackets and close square brackets. Inside here, this is where I say backslash. I say width. So that's the width of my figure is equal to, you can say 12 centimeters, or you can say equal to text width to say that it should be in line with your text. So I've reduced my figure now. As you can see here, I've reduced my figure to 12 centimeters. I still feel it's very big, so I'll put it at 6 centimeters and see what happens. You can easily scale your figures by just specifying the centimeters, or you can say equal to text width to say it should be in line with your text. So here now we are able to upload the figures in our LaTeX. So you can do a lot of other things. You can insert tables. So if you wish to upload figures, there is a detailed video on uploading figures, which I'm going to leave the link in the description. If you wish to insert tables, I'm also going to leave the link in the description box. Check out the next episode where we neatly write the thesis in LaTeX. Bye-bye.